So before we go, I want to tell you what we're thinking about doing this summer. Because what did you call this summer? What kind of summer is it going to be?
Surgical.
It's going to be a surgical summer. We're going out with a scalpel of truth. A
Yes.
scalpel of justice. While the rest of the media takes their vacations,
Yeah. I got one little vacation plan.
Yeah, one little vacation. We are going to go out there and hustle.
Yes.
So number one, like we said, we want to go on the, let's call it the, we're going to do a tour. I don't have a name for it yet. That covers, that
the
covers
mass
the
shootings.
aftermath of
You
these
guys
mass
should
shootings.
also watch a documentary that I was a part of called
What?
I completely forgot the name of the documentary.
Oh,
NRA. Shit. I did it with Brave New
Wait a minute.
Films.
Did you just get on me before we went live about my terrible memory?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, no, you have a terrible memory though. That doesn't. What does that mean? Like I'm forgetting one thing. What is it? Making a Killing, Guns, Greed, and the NRA. Making a Killing, Guns, Greed, and the NRA.
Mass Shooting Survivors Tour. I
It was
like
with
that. I like
Mass
that.
Shooting Survivors Tour. That yeah.
The living victims. I would call it the living victims tour.
Yeah.
But that's a good idea. We want to go cover.
I need to get a Bernie wig.
We want to go. No, I'm not stoned. Neither is Ty. I'm very tired though. I want to go. I don't want this to be normalized anymore. It's making me sick that after 8 to 10 children are shot in high schools or 17.
We're
children.
still having the same argument about it.
Right.
After children are killed, we're still having the same argument about it.
Yes. So we are also thinking
That's
about
frustrating.
going back to Standing Rock and doing kind of a after the rock kind of thing. Because what has happened to the Standing Rock Sioux tribe after No Dapple? The real story and the real corruption and the real battle often comes when all the cameras leave and there's nobody there.
That's true.
Paul, I'm gonna get to the rap battle.
That was a while ago.
You get it. Once we get to 500 Patreons, we're at 400 now. Once we get to 500 Patreon subscribers, Ty and I are gonna do a live.
It's very soft. I doubt it. I need to stop looking at people's comments, but I don't think you sound soft.
Ty and I are gonna do a live Jewish gangsta rap battle.
Wait,
Or
hold
fried
on.
chicken and gefilte fish.
Wait, Jewish and gangster?
Oh, here we go with this.
Why can't be Jewish and why the black person gotta be gangster though? Why can't be Jewish and black or you know what I'm saying? Gefilte fish and fried chicken.
Jordan sounds worse now.
Ty is Jewish. I am Jewish.
Ty actually came to my grandma's funeral thing and he wore a yarmulke and it was the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. Oh yeah.
It was at a funeral thing.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, they can hear you.
Okay. So once we hit 500 Patreon subscribers, as promised, we are going to do an epic rap battle. I've already started writing lyrics to my songs. As I walk through the valley of the shadow of the bagel store, I take a look at my eyes and I eat a nosh.
All right, Coolio.
Okay. I'm working on it.
So mandatory, my elevation, my lyrics like orientation.
I'm not white, I'm
so you can
Jewish.
be more familiar with the brother you're facing.
And by the
you
way-
must be patient. Nothing better than communication.
By the way, they call me Dr. Dreidel for a reason. That's what they called me in my youth, Dr. Dreidel. So when Dr. Dreidel comes out, 500 paid subscribers,
this is Jordan in his youth right here.
Yeah.
If y'all can see that.
500.
Can they see it?
We're at 400. We're at 400.
He's
That's my Jew crew.
He's the one with the glasses on tour at the. Where am I at? Okay.
That's gonna go viral. we're at 400 paid subscribers. Once we hit 500, there's gonna be an epic rap battle. We might just do it in rounds.
Yeah.
So we're thinking about going back to Standing Rock.
Kimberly, I'm up.
We're also thinking about going to Puerto Rico,
Yeah.
which is another terrible example of
Yeah.
bad, terrible things being normalized.
Yeah.
Those people are basically being left to die. And
They
he
are.
knows more about it than I because
Yeah.
he's been there with TYT. I
Yeah.
wasn't.
3 times.
We're also thinking about other pipelines we could cover, but we're also thinking about other types of stories we
Do
could
you
cover.
like Canada?
Do you like Canada? I like Canada.
Yeah.
Is there stuff going on in Canada we should know about? I'll put it in my email. Hit me up.
Carne Verde. Carne
by the
Verde.
way, guys-
You're absolutely right. Nothing is normal, but we got to make sure that we don't make that unnormal normal. If
Right.
that makes any sense, like we can't sit and we can see everyone doing that now. Like don't worry about it. With the president, everything he does now is that's just Trump. Like no one has alcohol. We can't normalize this shit. We cannot.
Right. And what I want to say
This
is
stuff. We
what-
can't cuss at all.
Fuck it. We already cussed. So fuck.
What?
Fuck. But the point is, what I want to say.
That's probably why he used to get his butt whooped when he was a
We
kid.
can't normalize sign dropping. That's a good point. You know, that's why I asked Ty. I said, the
Yeah,
sign keeps
I
dying.
know. I know what we got to get. We just haven't had time to get
We're
it.
just gonna have to super glue that shit. So
No, it's the Velcro.
let me tell you something. As always, I said this at TYT, and I say this now. I have ideas in my head, but then a viewer sends me a random story in their neck of the woods that I have no idea about,
Yeah.
that I had no idea about, and I say to Ty, let's go there.
gotta do it.
So I just left my email address. It's emailjordan@protonmail. Emailjordan@protonmail.com. A lot of what we're going to do is going to come from you. So if you got stories going on in your neck of the woods, I don't care if the corruption is as low as the PTA level.
Yeah.
I don't care how low it is. Like Bernie says, it starts from the ground up. We will cover anything that is unjust, corrupt, where people are screwing vulnerable people, and issues that the corporate media and frankly most independent media aren't going to cover.
Yeah.
So you send us story ideas. That's where I got East Chicago with. That's why I've kept going back to Flint, because people keep updating me what's going on there.
Yeah.
The more you send us, the more we could go out and expose what's going on. And like I said, we've been very busy because the last 2 or 3 weeks we were in Flint. Literally, I literally with Jen knocked on 400 doors. You probably knocked when you came, I don't know, 100?
Some.
We did a lot of work that no one else is doing because we care. But we need your help to help us get out there. So super chat, super appreciated.
Appreciate
The
it.
the sponsor link.
Like literally now, it's definitely you guys are wishing well, water well,
Yeah.
a well of life.
And the sponsor list. We've had I think over 160 people now contribute to jordansheridan.com/sponsor, and all that you're sending in is going so we could pay
the
for
equipment we need,
Yeah,
you know.
equipment. We just bought Ty a lot of equipment. We bought him a computer, flights to go places, food on the road, hotels, Airbnb.
We bought Status Quo, bunch of equipment.
We bought Status Quo, a bunch of equipment. And shall I say, we envision something much bigger than just Ty and I. And
Exactly.
Ty and I have talked about that. Obviously, we can't be on the road 24/7 or we'll die. And Ty's a little bit older than I, so he can't be on the road 24/7
I don't
either.
know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
Ty's
I'm 32.
Ty's a little older than me. So we can't be on the road.
You're 30, right?
I'm 31. We can't be
I'm
on the
32,
road.
so I guess
We
a
can't
little
be on the road 24/7. But more importantly, we need more voices. We
Yeah.
need more progressive
And
journalists.
I mean, just a great example of like Alexandria. We people need to speak for their communities. We want to cover the news and things like that, but you speak to your community better than anyone can. You know what I'm saying? And those are like the kind of people I think you want online. Journalists like that's journalists that want to cover but know those communities, because our politics can be completely, you got a person that's a Democrat in Alabama or something that could be like just a completely different type of Democrat.
Yeah.
That we're like, wow, that's deep. But then that's the politics of that, and a person from there could speak to that
Right.
more clear.